Welcome, guys, to another World War Marvel. As you know, I'm your channel host, Adam, and today I have with me again...
Sean.
Sean, how are you, dude?
Good.
We're back for some more Marvel Crisis Protocol Battle Report action. We've already rolled off, and I won!
You won!
I actually, I rolled 4 successes. I rolled 3 hits and a wild, where you only had 1 hit.
1 hit.
And then 2 blanks and a skull. And a shield, and that was my 5th one, was a block as well. And so I ended up going with Secures for today's match, because I was hoping to try something new, and lo and behold, it was one of my 2 cards that you, because we shuffle, then I have my opponent draw 1 away and leaves me with the 2. That way, it's only 3 cards that you're shuffling. It's pretty easy to tell what's what, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, so I always do that, so that way I'm not cheating or anything like that, and it was one of my 2 cards. So today, for secure-wise, we are playing a Terrigen Cloud Sweep over the city for an hour phase. It is new. It came with,
played this one.
That's right, it came out with a Black Bolt and Medusa. And so the Inhumans. We haven't played it. It is 20 threat, and that is with a threat level that we are playing for today is 20 threat. So that card here is you place 2 Terrigen Mist Clouds, which are targets of opportunity on the outer points of map C. So usually map C goes straight across the center. These are on the outer points of map C, so each outside of the board edge. You score 2 victory points for each mist cloud you are securing in the cleanup phase. Okay, but during the cleanup phase, each mist clouds may move. Starting with the player that has priority, each player places all the mist clouds secured by their opponent. So if you're securing, if I have priority and you're securing, which I do have priority, and I'll continue to have priority through most of the game, most likely, due to the number of models that you have. But if you're securing a mist token in the cleanup phase, I get to move it within range 2 of its current location, and then everybody who ends within 1 of its new locations suffers the damage and gains the poison special condition. So this game here is going to be, the objectives are going to hurt us a lot. A lot.
So that might change you having the thing.
Well, it might too, but I'll have priority most of the time because I have less models than you.
Yeah, but if my models start to fall because of the thing, because each one of the cubes causes 1 point of damage.
Because that is the next crisis event too. Yeah, the struggle for the cube continues. So you have 5 cosmic cubes using map F, and then you score 1 victory point for each cube. Could be a very high scoring game. And so like the victory points aren't going to be something that we shouldn't ignore due to the fact that you can get 5 victory points just from the cubes alone, and then 4 from either of the Terrigen Mist Clouds. In the power phase, when you have a cosmic cube, you gain 1 power for each cosmic cube fragment you hold, as well as you take 1 damage for each one you hold as well. So yeah, a lot of damage could be going out. Actually, well, a lot of damage will be. It will be happening. It will be happening. So that will be cool. So with that said, let's show you guys the board, show you the rosters that we're bringing today. Get right into the match from there. Should be fun. For today's match, roster of characters, because roster also includes your tactics cards and everything else, as you guys know. So I'm going with the Uncanny X-Men, and I am going with the gold team led by Storm, because her leadership bonus is fantastic. So I have the 4 X-Men, so I have Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, Beast, and then for the 6 additional points, I have decided to go, because we are playing 20 threat, with Magneto, because he's really good. The other characters that I have in my roster are Sabretooth, Mystique, Toad, for the Brotherhood half of this roster, and then Punisher and Ghost Rider, because I love the whole, what got me on those guys was Wolverine, because of the Blackheart, Blackheart? I think it's Blackheart. It's been so long, like the 90s, where they teamed up together. So tactics cards that I'm bringing with me are First Class, Exceptional Healing, no matter the cost, definitely for Wolverine, so he can heal the damage he takes, so he can use his ability that much sooner. Field Dressing and Med Pack. The other tactics that I have are Deception, Asteroid M, and Children of the Atom. And then for the other 2 secure crisis events that I'm not using, I went with Portals Overrun City with Spider People and Cosmic Invasion, and then the extractions I went with Fear Grips World as Worthy Terrorized Cities, Montesi Formula Found, and Alien Ship Crashes in Downtown. So basically what I did is I just grabbed my objectives from one of the last games that we played, or Crisis Events. That's all I did, because they were in a pile. I'm just like, we're going to use these ones.
Most of these cards are meant for the Avengers kind of thing.
for sure. So that is my roster with the extra cards that I am not using and such. But anyhow, show you Sean's next. Yeah, and here we are with Sean's 10 characters. He went with a character-heavy roster for today's match and is changing it up drastically comparatively to what he usually has, because he usually has, like, you know, Thor and Vision and Black Panther quite regularly in your list. Where no, 100%, dude, 100%. But instead, he went with Spider-Man, Hawkeye, Cap, which are usually in there. He has used Black Widow a bit too, but then Iron Man and Captain Marvel as well. So he has a wide range of characters, which will help him control the objectives in today's match. And then tactics cards that he chose, he went with Seeing Red, Med Pack, Avengers Assemble, Disarm, and 1-2 Punch, which I think a lot of these you bring quite regularly, so you know how they play and stuff like that, and you can use them. So, but we'll do deployment next. Here we are with board-wise. We are playing on the 3x3 mat. I think this mat is from what company? I can't even remember off the top of my head, but that's okay. I don't think it's Urban Mats. Maybe it is Urban Mats. I think it's Urban Mats. Yeah, either way. But we have some GameMat.eu terrain on here, so that's going to be size, I think we said 5, and that one over there is going to be size 5. Size 4 with the yellow dumpster, and size 4 for these ones. These lower ones are going to be size 3, size 2, size 2, size 2, and then all the other scatter terrain is size 2, so like, or sorry, size 2 for those, size 1 for the scatter trains, size 3 for the back things, and size 2 for that as well. You got objective here, here, and the mist cloud over there, and another mist cloud over there. Sean has opted to play on that side. I get this side over here. We will do deployment next. So here we are with a deployment. I have deployed Storm over here, Beast there, Magneto there, Cyclops there, and then Wolverine all by himself all the way over here because he is a loner. I know this happens in the power phase, but I am putting it there now just so I can show you and film it all in one sweep. That is the metal construct within range 3 of Magneto. Across the board we have Hawkeye, Cap, Iron Man, Cap, Marvel, and then Black Widow and Spider-Man on that front. So that is what the board is looking like. We will come back with our first round of activations after powering up. Starting off with Beast for my turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play First Class, so at the start of the activation phase, an allied Uncanny X-Men character may play this card. Each allied Uncanny X-Men character does not have to spend power for the first time they interact with an objective token this round. So I get to pick up objective tokens for free, so he's going to come over here like so.
That's everybody?
Uncanny X-Men, so everybody but Magneto. So they can pick up an objective for free without paying for it. So Beast, Beast is going to go there, and then he is going to make a climb action to fit up here like so, to be within 1 of said objective. And with that said, that is Beast done. I will control that at this point. Cap's going to be up first for Sean, running across that size 2 pipe connected to the big drum of green goo, Terrigen mist, maybe. Maybe it's a factory somewhere that has created Terrigen mist. I don't know. I don't even know what Terrigen mist is. Yeah, he's going to pick it up.
You'll pick it up.
Okay.
Pick it up.
Sounds great. You have yourself an objective.
Second action.
Second action now. He's going to be moving over to the other side of that terrain piece. And he's going to contest.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Basically contest it.
Right there. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds very, very good. Wolverine's going to be next for me. He's going to come over here, pick that up for free. So I'll just move it right now. And then I think he is going to move around the terrain piece. So that way, or do I just make a climb action? Just do a climb action. Still might get me there, so let me see. And doing a climb action on this terrain piece here, because it will just get me there as well. So he's literally like down on this bottom layer of the rubble down here, but it's still considered size 4, so we still need to make a climb action. But I will contest that piece there with Wolverine. Black Widow's up next. I'm gonna be running.
Yep.
Okay. Right there, like so.
Right there, like So
picking that up, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Sounds good. Black Widow's second action. She's gonna come over here.
Yep.
And contest by the looks of it. Gonna end within 1, yeah. Yep. And contest with her. So it comes back to me for my activation. What I'm gonna do is I am going to pass at this point. I think I will pass. I will pass. Spider-Man's gonna be activating next for Sean. He's gonna take a move action. And he's just gonna mark it basically. Like so.
So
yeah. Right there. Just he clearly will make it. He has a long movement, so clearly will make it. And I think that what you're eyeing up is just to do a range 4 attack.
Not really an attack.
Or a pull, maybe?
A pull.
Oh, that's cool.
So
that's cool.
Spend 1 power.
Yep. Then use is it web pull? I think, or something like that.
Towards him.
Yep. Maybe I'm short. Off of there.
Off of there.
Yeah. Thing is push right there. Like
so. Take any damage.
No. It's just a push.
I'm pulling him off the
that's right.
objective. So
that's right. Very true. So you have that objective over there.
I want to run away from you.
Or do you want to strike me? You could do that too if you wanted. Who knows? Spider-Man's going to take a second action and strike into Wolverine with his basic strike, which is 5 dice. Let's see what you get. Nothing. That's a really good block, though. There we go. Not that I needed that, but yeah, nothing. And that is Spider-Man's go. Cyclops is going to go next for me. He's going to come up over here like so. And then I think he's going to shoot into Spider-Man. Okay. 5 dice. Here we go. It is energy. That is only 2 with a crit, though, and a wild. So I do get a push as well. So it's only 2. Only 2 come into you. You're blocking 1. Add your extra die in there, sir. Blocking 2. No damage, but I do get to push you if I want. Okay. I am not pushing him away. That will be Cyclops' end of his activation. Awesome. Hawkeye's up next for Sean.
He's going to spend 1 power.
Yep. Doing your hook shot. Or hook arrow, I guess. Hook arrow. Just to the other side of that, basically. Basically get to the... right there. Somewhere. Right there. Yeah. Like that. Okay. It would have to be at the front of the train. Bam. Because he can't be partially on and off the train. Okay. So.
Then I'm going to use his first action to get to here.
Okay. And then trying to do the center play and hopefully do a point of damage to somebody by the looks of it.
Yep.
Okay. Who are you going to target with an attack then?
Probably going to target Cyclops.
Okay,
I think he has the lowest defense.
Well, they're both the characters that you can target right now. I think 3s for energy, 4s. Physical for force, yeah. And then Beast as well you can target, and he's defense 2, energy. Shooting into Cyclops next, or now. Let's see what you get. It is an energy attack. Oh my gosh! That's 4. That is really good. That's 4. Cyclops is blocking 1, so he'll take 3 and gain 3 power as well. And spending 1 now to grab that center objective right there, like so.
I also give him the slow.
The slow on Cyclops? Sounds good. Storm's going to be next for me. I am coming up here like so, because I'm pretty sure I can get you within range 4. Definitely within range 4. I'm going to do some lightning bolts onto Hawkeye. It is an energy attack, so that is his lowest defense. Yeah. Here we go, lightning bolt time. I'm fishing for a wild. That's not bad. That's 4 going into Hawkeye with a wild.
Blocking 1.
So you take 3. I'll gain 3 power. And I will also give you the shock special condition, so you lose a die on your attacks now. Okay. That said, that is Storm's done. She did what I wanted and put some damage onto Hawkeye, and also, yeah, that's it. Cat Marvel's up next for Sean. Yeah.
She's going to move to here.
Yep.
For first action.
Right behind that truck, dumpster thing.
Truck. Make sure he's in range.
Okay.
She, for her next action, is going to try to hurt him.
Okay.
Wolverine.
Sounds good. Let's see what happens. Here's the 4-die energy blast. So that's 3 with a crit in there. Well, that's really good. It's going up against Wolverine. So 3. Wolverine is blocking 1, so he'll take 2 and gain 2 power as well. He technically gets to reroll that blank as well, because you can reroll any number of those. So Wolverine might take an additional damage. Yeah, he does. Now doing Medpack. Yep. Who are you doing Medpack on?
I'm doing it on
Hawkeye. On Hawkeye, definitely within 3. Yeah. And yeah. So he is healed up.
He is healed up.
Okay. Magneto's going next for me. Magneto's going to come up here like so. Moving like that. And he's going to use the leadership ability from Storm. Actually, I would take 1 less damage from that. I forgot that I'd have cover technically. Actually, no, it's range 3, isn't it? No, it's range 2. Yeah, so I would have had cover on my roll with Wolverine. So I would actually have 1 less damage and you'd have 1 less power. Well, it doesn't matter. It's automatic. So yeah. Yeah, completely forgot about the cover ability. Okay, so he moves here Magneto-wise, and then I get to place him within range 1 of Cyclops. He's going to come over this way, like so. And then I want to be just within range 2, but I'm just out. All right, well, let's see what happens. I'm going to do my reverse polarity into Hawkeye now. Let's see where he goes.
Is it energy?
It's physical. Okay. Yeah. So that is 3 with a crit. So let's see what that...
4?
Maybe 4? No, 3. 3 going into Hawkeye. You're blocking 2, which gives me 1 damage on him. And gives Magneto 1 power, which puts him at 3 power now. And let me see what I'm going to do with Magneto. Alright, finishing off Magneto, what I'm going to try to do is throw this size 3 terrain piece at Hawkeye. I was hoping to take him out and then throw it into somebody else, but I'm going to throw that size 3 terrain piece, spending 3 power to do so. You are oh my gosh. Look at your rolls, dude!
Blocking all
yeah, you take 1 point of damage. That is it. Playing Avengers Assemble, who's all going to spend a power to...
Hawkeye's going to
spend 1 to move short. Iron Man?
And Iron Man is going to spend 1 to
sounds good.
Short, as he can.
And then they're going to advance short somewhere, so we'll see where you go. Hawkeye advanced short back that way, and Iron Man up there like so. What is Iron Man's actions going to be now?
Iron Man's first action is going to be...
And move up?
To move...
Somewhere.
Well, he's going to... I want to end him up, so he's...
Okay. Right there?
Right there.
Sounds good. Now shooting into Beast. Is it 4 dice? And you're looking for a wild for the push, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay. You can roll hot like that. Oh my good. Oh my gosh. Oh. You and your dice rolls, sir. You and your dice rolls. I'm blocking 1, so I might as well.
Cover, right?
I do have cover, actually. Yeah, you're right. So that will be blocking 2. So I'm going to take 2 damage on him. I was about to re-roll, but I'm like, you reminded me that I have cover, so I didn't. Cleanup phase of round 1. Sean is going to be jumping up to 5 victory points. They have 3 cube fragments, 1 on Cap, 1 on Hawkeye, 1 on Black Widow, as well as that Terrigen Mist over there, which I'm going to move. This one's contested, so it doesn't move anywhere. Does damage to both Cap and Beast, and they gain poison as well. So they lose a power because they have poison, and then she's going to be losing a power and taking damage because I'm going to move it slightly, but still within 1 of her. So I'm only gaining 2 victory points this round as we go into round 2 next. To start off the round, I almost forgot to clear his token with Wolverine. I'm going to spend 3 of the 5 power that he has. Also, I placed Magneto's thing there. I forgot to mention that. Using 3 of the 5 power that he has to do Berserker Barrage onto Captain Marvel. Okay. Here we go with the attack roll. 7 die, physical into Captain Marvel. So that is 3. That was a blank. With 2 crits. So let me see what those crits turn into. Hopefully something half decent. So that's 5 going into Captain Marvel.
5.
Yep. 5. Blocking 1.
1.
Okay.
So 4 damage.
4 damage going into her, yeah. Now placing Wolverine within 1 of her. I'm wanting Wolverine basically like right here. Actually, I want Wolverine right here because I want to be able to target everybody if I need to. All right, so now actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come over, not throw things around. Sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm going to come just over here, just within range 2. But I'm going to throw Captain Marvel as well short, so I will move if I need to. I just want to be up slightly. And then I'm going to throw Captain Marvel along this line here, so you collide with Hawkeye. Okay? So she's just going to come straight up like that. Like so.
She already takes 1 damage.
She does take 1 damage, yep. Hawkeye needs a dodge roll now. Dodging 2. You have a crit, so you get to add another die in that. Dodging, I think that was, 3 now, so he's fine. So, and then I'm going to do an Adamantium Slash into Captain Marvel as my next action. Physical again. So that is 3 with wilds, though. And you're going to have Bleed and Pierce on there as well, so, yeah.
Alright. Blocks out 1 of mine.
Yeah. So takes that, so that is a dazed Captain Marvel. I'll gain 1 power from that as well. So yeah. You're going to be doing a, so playing red, spending 3 power off of Hawkeye. An allied character is dazed or KO'd by an enemy effect. Another allied character within range 2 of that character may spend 3 to play this card. So you're going to play Seeing Red and do an energy attack, I'm assuming, into Hawkeye?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see what you get. 4 dice. Oh. Okay, that's 2. I'm blocking 1. I'm blocking 1. So he'll take a point of damage and gain a point of power.
Put the
slow condition on him. Sounds good. End of his activation now. I will play, or I get my healing factor of 2, which allows him to take 2 of the 4 damage I had on him off of him. Hawkeye's up first for Sean.
Just 2 damage on him.
Just 2 out of 7, yeah. Wolverine is still pretty good, and he does have exceptional healing here as well, so which could save him in a pinch if I need it. So gonna do Hook Arrow with Hawkeye, spending his only power that he has to jump over here.
So he will jump over here.
Yep, and then you're gonna be doing some shooting, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Okay, shooting the Cyclops. I will do quick draw on Cyclops, so it gives me 5 dice of defense, and then if I don't take any damage from the attack, you take 2 damage. Okay.
Which would be enough to knock him out.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go with your 4 die attack, because you are shocked.
Yep.
2.
Oh no. Oh no.
No wilds. I'm blocking it. Blocking it, and that's without cover or the crit. So that is a dazed Hawkeye as well. And I will put that thing this way.
No.
Right here. Oh, I sure am. Right there, like so. Starting off with Beast over here, I'm going to do an acrobatic strike into a Cap. Doing anything with that?
So into Captain?
Yeah, into Cap, yeah.
No.
No? Okay. Sounds good.
He's going to take his first hit.
That is 4, and I gain a power from that as well.
Alright, let's see how we can damage a couple.
Blocking 1, so that's 3 damage on the Cap. I'll gain 3 power from that as well. Yeah. Do my animalistic freestyle for 4 of the 9 power that Beast has. On to Cap next. It is.
I'm gonna pay.
Okay. You're gonna pay 1 for shield. Yep. So I get a total of lots. That's 5 with 2 crits. Man, my dice are spiking now. I get a total of 6 going, and there are wilds there as well. So you have... Let's see what happens with Cap.
Survive this.
I have 6 coming in at you. You have 2.
I have 2 now.
Yeah, because I think I only need to deal 1 more damage. Yeah, and I get to move a medium as well.
Alright,
okay.
So you've done...
Yeah. Before damage is dealt, I get to push you away if you're size 3 or less, and then I get to also move medium with Beast. So the Cap's going to come all the way over here, like so.
Before damage is dealt.
Before damage is dealt, that's right. And then, yeah, you're dazed and poisoned, but that poison's going to go away anyways. And then I'll just, I guess, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
You pushed me before damage was dealt.
That's right. I forgot he has cube. Oops. That's okay. That's okay. I still have a medium movement as well. So, yeah. I get to do a medium move, so I just want to sort of come up here within 1 of that after the attack is resolved. Yep. And I'll spend 1 power to play that, or pick up that. And then I'll spend 2 power to heal Beast as well, I think. So I'll take 3 damage off of him. Yeah, and yeah, all right. That's with med pack. So okay, that's with med pack. Okay, so you're going to be activating Iron Man next using Friday AI for, is it 2 power now instead of 3 because of Cap's leadership ability. Jumps his attack up to 6 dice up against my energy defense on Beast of a 2. I do have cover and I do have rerolls. Not that it's going to matter much, but let's see what you get. I'm gonna survive. Add that die in there. You don't push me either. So yeah.
Nope.
And
I was gonna push you.
I block all the damage. Yeah, because then I would turn that with cover into I block all the damage. No damage from that.
All right.
Try for that push again to get me off of that objective. You don't have the power to do Friday AI again because you use your 2 power. That's a better roll. So Beast only has 2 dice. I'm gonna turn 1 of those into a crit, but I will re-roll for 1 on the other one. So, all right. So both. I'm gonna block 2, take 2, and then I will be pushed. That's right. So, you're just gonna push me back, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm just gonna push you back.
Sounds good. Like that.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. Directly away from Iron Man. I'm going to go with Cyclops next. He is going to do a Optic Blast onto Spider-Man's 5 dice. And yeah, let's see what happens. Here we go with my attack roll. So that is only 2, 3 with no pushes. 3 going into you. You're blocking 2, but you have Spider Sense, which is really good. Blocking 3, no damage done to you. I'm then going to do it again because heck, why not? Heck, why not? So that is 3. That is 3 going into you with a wild at this point. So yeah. You're blocking it. Spider-Man does not get hit by Cyclops' Optic Blast. He is too agile and lithe on his feet. Black Widow's up next for Sean. Sean, what are you going to do with her? Oh, she's coming over to pick up that objective. Interesting. Running over there. That's what she does, though. She is an objective grabber. Yeah, around the building.
Around the building?
Yep. Spend the power to pick that up.
Spend the power to pick that up.
Yep. She only has 1 power currently, so... Because she is poisoned, so...
Pick that up.
Yep. Action is going to run back to that objective.
Going to drop anyway, so...
Yeah, she probably will drop. You're right. So... Yeah. Alright.
But the thing is, inside, Magneto can jump on her.
Magneto could jump on her. You are right. Who knows? I do. And running back there like so, not wanting to secure that objective and get you the points. I'm going to go with Magneto next. Magneto's going to come over here. He's going to move like so, because I just want to be within range 2 of Spider-Man. Bam. And then he's going to have some fun throwing some attacks and such. I'm going to do my reverse polarity now into Spider-Man. Here we go with my reverse polarity. Let's see if I can get some damage into Spider-Man. I get to reroll all those, thankfully. But let's see what your dodge roll is first, or your attack roll. Or defense roll, sorry. Alright, so you're blocking 2 technically with a crit, and you can't reroll that skull.
No.
3. Alright, here we go.
I'm blocking 3.
You're blocking 3. So yeah, nothing there from Magneto with all of that dice rolls. Terrible, terrible dice rolls on that first one. Yeah, do I want to do anything else now? And I'm not going to do anything else. I was hoping to deal some damage to Spider-Man with that attack, because like 6 dice, re-rolling all of them is really good. Didn't work in my favor. And then I was going to throw some stuff at Spider-Man and try to daze him. But didn't happen, so we'll see what Sean does with Spider-Man next. Spider-Man's going next to doing Webline. I'm assuming on to Cyclops?
On to Cyclops.
On to Cyclops, okay. Pulling him straight towards you, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Into the fray he goes, like so. Okay.
I'm wondering if I'm in range.
Yeah, you're within range.
I'm in range
now.
now.
Here we go with his first strike into Cyclops. Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. I'll take it. It's only 2.
It's only 2 for now.
Only 2 for now, yeah. Throw that crit in there. 2. Nope. Cyclops blocks none. So you'll take 2 damage, gain 2 power. Boo. Gonna do it again, striking into him.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see what you get. 5 dice.
5 dice.
I think that's going to be a dazed Cyclops, unless I roll half decently well here. Yeah. Come on, Cyclops. You're blocking 2. You take 1. That is still enough to daze him, because you are within range 2, so I don't get cover or anything else like that. So I'll gain another power as well. Now Spider-Man is going to throw that into Magneto, and he will be using the force projection. Here we go. Let's see what I can do with my force projection dodge. Blocking 2. Blocking 2. So he'll take 1 point of damage and gain 1 power back. Alright, so Storm's up next for me. Storm is going to move over here like so. Get up there. She's going to be up there, just within range of the thing. Something, either way, on the terrain piece. As long as she's fully on there. I don't actually think she's going to be in range, so she's going to just come up here instead and control that objective. Actually, so maybe I'll come over here, like so, where I can set her flat and still be on terrain. And then, yeah, she does have some power, so I'm going to start, I think, throwing some stuff as well. Second thought, I'm not. I'm just going to contest that, or control that objective for this round. Cleanup phase of round number 2, I am going to score 5 victory points. I have 2 cubes on Beast, 1 on Wolverine, where you have 2 on Black Widow. She will daze in the power phase when she gains the power. And then I also have that objective over there. So I'm going to jump up 5, going to 7, and you're going to jump up 2 from Black Widow, going to 7 as well as we go into round 3. Now, you get to move that objective within 2 of where it is. So it's up to you where you want to put it. And I should say she may gain damage and power if you leave it within range 1 of her, but it means then she still controls it. So it's really up to you. You're going to leave that right where it is. Storm's going to gain the poison condition as well as taking a point of damage. The power phase, Black Widow is dazing, and I'm going to make it a little bit harder for you to get.
Yeah,
I'm
really
gonna,
hard for me to get.
Well, it's going to be harder for everybody, including myself. So I got to move them up just a tad. But they're going to go, both fragments are going to go right there on top of that building. That way, if Hawkeye wants to, he has to come all the way over to do it and has to commit to it, and same with her and everybody else, right? So, starting off the round with Captain Marvel.
Disarm, not doing disarm.
You're gonna do 1-2 punch with Hawkeye and Captain Marvel, both spending a power, and they're both within range 2 of Wolverine. And you're also using 4 power, so all the power that Captain Marvel has to do binary form. So she gets +2 attacks. Versus Wolverine, and it is going to be 11 dice because of the sucker punch, or 1-2 as well as binary form, and she's using rocket punch, so it's 7 dice normally, going up to 11 dice because of the bonuses. Wolverine is probably going to be dazed. Maybe. Okay, you got a crit in there.
I got 1 crit.
So add that crit in there.
I'm just doing this.
Yeah,
first.
and no staggers because you have no wilds yet. Could be good. So add another die in there. Here, just take that one. No wilds. All right. So I'll just take my die back. Blocking 1. Blocking 1. That leaves you with 4. That would daze him. But he's going to spend 3 power to do exceptional healing, so he only takes 1 point of damage from all of that. All right, and he is not staggered at this point. So, and because she's in binary form, you're going to do a regular strike, adding 7 dice. Let's see what happens now. That's good. That's 4. Yeah. Throw another die in there for that crit, and let's see if you can. It's only 4. Come on, Wolverine. Come on, Wolverine. You got this. Oh, man. No, you don't. He takes 3 damage, and that is just enough to daze him, and he is going to drop the cube as well. And Captain Marvel's just going to pick this cube up after dazing Wolverine. Cyclops is going to go next. I'm going to do an Optic Devastation using 4 of the 7 power that he has on him. And, yeah. Let's see what happens. Just going to go straight up the line, hitting both Spider-Man and Hawkeye. So let's start with Hawkeye first. 7 dice. You are within range 3, so we can't do fast draw.
I don't have the power to do it.
Oh, you don't have the power to do it. Even better! Here we go. That's 3 going into Hawkeye with a wild
energy, right?
Of course. Okay, so 3 into him. Yeah. After the attack is resolved, the target character loses 1 power as well.
1 power,
so yeah. Up against Spider-Man. I'll do that attack now. 7 dice into him. That is 3 again. Blocking 2 or 1, but you do have your spider sense, so you get to re-roll both those.
Oh, that's right.
All right, so you're blocking 2. You're going to take 1 on Spider-Man as well. My second action is going to be a hit and run, which allows me to make an attack followed by a move action. So I'm going to shoot with a Optic Blast now into Hawkeye. Okay? So it's 5 dice. Hoping to do 2. No wilds or anything, so blocking none. So that is Hawkeye out. And he's not even within, like, I'm not outside of 3, so you couldn't do your fast draw on me or anything else. So, and then I get to make my medium move action, which is literally going to be putting me right beside the terrain piece. Ending about there. And I'm just within 1 as well, so. Activating Spider-Man first, going to do a web line with him. Okay. And who are you going to target with that?
That would be Cyclops.
Cyclops, moving back towards Spider-Man. Fun times. Pull him. Striking into Cyclops now. Let's see what you get on your 5 dice. I can't hit and run or do anything. 2. I'm blocking none, so I'll take 2.
Okay. No.
Spending 2 power now to do your taser web to potentially give stun to Cyclops. Oh my gosh, you might have just knocked him out. Add your 2 crits in there, man. Just roll 2 more dice. Let's see what you get. That's 6. 6 into Spider-Man. Or into Cyclops, sorry. I'm blocking 3. So he'll take 3 damage. And is still kicking, but he gains stun. Magneto's going to go next for me. Magneto is going to use my jumping ability from Storm. Actually, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do Magneto next because he's safe. I'm going to do Storm, actually. Starting off with Storm, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 3 of her 5 power because she's poisoned, didn't gain a power in this phase, hence why I didn't throw or do anything last phase. I'm going to throw Iron Man into Cap, just straight across like that. Bang.
Ow.
Yeah, now Cap needs to make its dodge roll. It's 4 dice, thankfully, because of his physical defense. You're blocking 2 currently. Blocking 2. So both Iron Man and Cap will take a point of damage from that, but also gain a point of power, so that's not bad. Next up, I'm going to do a lightning bolt onto Iron Man. Let's see what happens there. Actually, do I want to do a beam? I might do a beam. I can do a beam and hit both of them. So I will do a... let me see. At first thought, I'm actually going to be doing the lightning bolt into Iron Man. So 4 dice. Let's see what happens. That is 2 going into Iron Man. So yeah, it's energy. So you have 3. Blocking none. So gain, reduces down to 1 though because of your thing. So I gain 1 power from that. Yeah. Now I'm going to do the Ice Blizzard. It is range 3, but beforehand I'm going to be doing Eye of the Storm as I'm throwing dice on the floor. Eye of the Storm allows me to add 2 dice to the next during the next attack action, which is Ice Blizzard is an attack action. So
physical energy.
It's physical. So I'm going up against. Let's go up against Iron Man first. You doing anything about that? Going to bodyguard with Cap or anything along those lines?
Bodyguard.
Not bodyguarding with Cap, so 6 dice into Iron Man. Let's see what happens. That's not the best of rolls. That's only 2. That's only 2 going into Iron Man. So you have 4 physical defense. Let's see what you get. You're blocking it. Take no damage, so you're good. Yeah. And doing the exact same thing into Cap now. Are you going to do anything with Cap?
Cap is going to spend...
He's going to spend a power to use Vibranium Shield. Okay, so it's 6 dice versus my 6 dice. 3 so far? 3. You're blocking 3 because of the blanks. Because you can do it all day. Yep. Alright, no damage to either of them. And that is Storm. Starting off with Cap, what are you going to do with him? Moving up the board for his first action?
Yeah.
Okay.
First action will be moving.
And then striking into Beast?
Yep.
Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see what you do. Go doing Shield Slam, spending 2 power. You can't throw him, but you could potentially knock him out because you only have to do 1 damage to him. That is pretty good. That's 3 with 2 crits. So just grab 2 more dice and let's see what you get. Oh, that is 4. 4. Beast blocks. 1. Is it worthwhile the reroll? I have to block all of them, so no. I'll just take the damage and drop the 2 cube fragments as well. Okay. And that is him dazed. Because there's no chance. I'm going to roll just to see. Watch me actually succeed and get it. No, see, that's exactly it. So,
alright. Drop the 2 and I'm going to
You're going to pick up 2? Okay, sounds good.
2 of them.
Yep. Magneto's up next for me. He's going to do a reverse polarity onto Spider-Man. 6 dice. I rolled really bad last time. I did not roll well this time. So it's 2 so far, but I get to re-roll those 4 dice. Not blocking any. So here's my re-rolls. Yeah, that's right. So I have 4 going into you. And you do have re-rolls as well. You have 2 dice you can re-roll. Blocking 2. So you're going to take 2 damage. I'll gain 2 power.
2 damage.
And yeah. Up next, I'm going to spend 4 power to throw this size 4 piece of terrain into Spider-Man. Actually, hold on. Do I want to do that? 1 second. So I'm throwing that into Spider-Man. He needs to make a dodge roll. Then we'll take that off the board here in a second. So it's size 4. Blocking or dodging 1. You do have Spider Sense at this point. You're blocking 3. You're going to take 2 because it's size 4 plus 1. That is enough to daze Spider-Man.
There's no way to block. Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, so...
Alright, then my second action with... I should just measure this just to be on the safe side. With Magneto is just to move over here, like so. I just want to be within 1, but still within range to affect people, like so and like so, if needed. And that is my last activation for this round because, yeah, that is that. He's dazed, Wolverine's dazed, Storm's sitting there. Yeah, that's it. Iron Man is up next for Sean. We'll see what he does.
Just move up
Iron Man's going to be coming next.
Fly, right?
Yeah, he can fly, so you can just move him up.
Right up there.
Yeah.
Blast her off.
Why not? That way you're controlling it, right?
Yeah.
So, alright, move him on up, and let's see if you can get a wild on your repulsor blast. Friday AI, using 2 of his 3 power that he has on him, and try to fish for that wild to push her off of the objective.
Gives me 2 dice.
Yeah.
2 dice, going up to 6.
Yep. No wild.
No.
Alright.
No, just 2 hits.
Just 2 hits. And I am blocking 1. I'm blocking 2, so no damage either. Alright. No hits, no damage from Iron Man. And that's his go. That's the end of the round as well. So we'll do cleanup phase next. So here we are with cleanup phase of round 3. Sean, you're going to be scoring 3 victory points going up to 10, where I'm only scoring 2, because Cap has 2 fragments, and Captain Marvel has 1 fragment, and I only have that 1 objective over there, because you are contesting that one. Now, and we are both healthy, and then you get to place the thing within 2 of its current location. Alright, so I'm going to be taking damage and poison on Magneto as well, in the power phase.
Okay.
So. Off the round with Cyclops, I do have the power this turn to do 2 optic devastations, which is really good because I can hit both Captain Marvel and Spider-Man. Never a good idea to hit Captain Marvel with energy because she can take the dice away and gain extra power and everything like that. But you know what? C'est la vie. So I'll spend first 4 power from Cyclops to do that. Gonna start off the optic devastation on Spider-Man. So you got 3 dice against my 7. So let's see how that goes. I rolled 2. That's it. Just 2. No wilds.
Let's see how I'm doing.
Blocking 1.
I can re-roll 2.
Yeah. Blocking 1. So you'll take 1 point of damage on Spider-Man.
1 point of damage on Spider-Man.
Now up against Captain Marvel.
This might be good for me.
That's not bad. That's a bunch. 5. 6 going into Captain Marvel. Okay. So 1 crit.
1 crit.
Okay. So that crit turns into 1 crit. So you're going to be taking 5. Which should be enough to daze her as well. Yeah. Alright. Now I get to place this Cosmic Cube fragment somewhere as well. So I don't know where I want it to go. So I think I'm going to go probably over here. Like so. No. No. It's going to come over here. Like so. Right there. Alright. She's knocked out of the game, so she's removed as well. Cyclops next is going to do a hit and run using 2 of his 5 power that he has left. But then I'm going to hopefully move and pick up that Cosmic Cube fragment as well, so it will be 3. So here we go with the Optic Blast now into Spider-Man. I got 1. It's a crit. I got 2. Not enough. Block 1. You can re-roll that 1 because of the failure. You can't re-roll. Alright.
Block 1.
Alright, so you take 1 point of damage. I gain a power from that as well. And I get to do my free move action. And he's coming over here like so, and going to spend that power, like I said, to pick that up. So he'll go there. Bam. And he'll get that piece.
But he still had to...
I'm stunned, not staggered. Stunned means that if I'm dealt damage, I only gain 1 power from that. Yeah. I shouldn't say dealt damage. If a source gives me damage or power, it's reduced down to 1.
Okay.
Black Widow's up next for Sean. What are you going to do with her?
She's going to try to get up on this.
Climb action will do that for you. You'll easily be able to get up there. So
small action, right?
Yeah, it's just move short. So, yeah, you could easily get up there and pick those up. So yep. And spending the power to pick those up as well after jumping up there. The second move action is just to move over there like so.
Or I could like a little...
Beast is up next for me. I'm going to do an acrobatic strike from Beast into Iron Man. Let's see what happens. Not bodyguarding with Cap or anything else, so here's the attack roll from Beast. That is 2, 3 with a wild. 3 with a wild. Blocking 1 drops it down to 1 damage taken though because of your armor. I gain 1 power and then I have to be placed within 1 of the target. And I have to place him within 1, so he's just going to come down here within the objective wise. To be within 1, actually I'll go there. To be within 1 of the objective and 1 of Iron Man. I'm then going to throw Iron Man, because he's only size 2, into Cap. Okay? So I'm just going to throw him like so. Bam. Into Cap. Right there. Alright, so Cap needs to make a dodge roll now. So let's see what he makes with his dodge roll.
Okay, come on.
I think I just took out Cap with that. Because you don't add blanks. Because it's only during attack rolls.
Yeah.
So that is Cap dazed and another point of damage put on Iron Man. So he's sitting at 4 out of 5. Or sorry, that's Cap out.
That's Cap out.
Yeah, knocked out.
Knocked out.
Yeah. With Cap dazed, I'm going to pick those up with Beast as well, spending 2. And then leaving him on 1 power, I'll do Animalistic Freestyle.
Do I take him now? Or?
Yeah, take him off. He's fine. I'll do Animalistic Freestyle onto Iron Man as well. Here we go, 6 dice attack, Animalistic Freestyle into Iron Man. That is decent. That is a wild hit, a crit, and another hit. So that is 4 going into Iron Man. It is physical.
Yeah. Block these. Oh, come on.
You take 3 damage, and that is a dazed
Iron
Man. So now I think I'm just gonna, maybe run away? I don't know. And before damage is dealt, I get to push Iron Man away short, so he's just gonna come down here like so. Okay. And then I get to move medium with Beast. So I think all I'm gonna do is hightail it out of there. Instead of moving, I'm just gonna leave him there like so. I was thinking about moving him away, but I'm gonna keep him on the objective. Starting off with Spider-Man's action, or first action, I should say. He is going to do a impact webbing. So that's 2 so far into Cyclops. 3. And
I didn't get a wild.
Cyclops blocks none. I should have, and I completely forgot. That will daze Cyclops. I completely forgot to do quick draw, which is what would have gave me 5 dice and possibly damaged you. And then, because he is now knocked out, you can place... I'm assuming you're going to pick it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to be able to place it within 1 and just pick it up with Spider-Man. So now Spider-Man's going to use a superpower web line to pull Magneto towards him and off of the objective. So just going to be going in there like so, roughly.
Right into me.
Yep. Using 2 power to do taser webbing onto a Magneto, I will do my force projection. Yeah, I'll do my force projection. It gives me 6 dice. So, that's...
If I had 3, but I wouldn't get anything from this.
I guess I didn't need my force projection with only 2. Nope. And no wilds.
No wilds. Doesn't matter.
I'm blocking 2. So, yeah. And that's without even the crit roll there either, so would have been blocking 2.
Didn't do any damage.
And that's it?
And that's it.
Okay. I guess, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun time next for Wolverine. And you angered Magneto, so he's just going to come back and do a reverse polarity on you. Yeah. Here we go, 6 dice. Ew. Ew. That's 3 crits. Ew. So that is 6 going on to Spider-Man from his reverse polarity. Sorry, and I get to re-roll those 3, so that's 6 going on you, and I get to reroll because I'm within range 2 of you as well.
Lucky none.
None.
There's no point.
Okay, so that's 8. So yeah, that's a dazed, and I'll just pick it up, and I'm pretty sure that's game there.
Yeah,
so,
I only have one character.
Yeah, I'll pick that up, and that's gonna still get me the points at the end of the round in that. So we'll just call it there, because I'll get 7 victory points. Magneto will pick that up, and then I'll move them back, and then I'll have both objectives in that. So we'll come back with the after action report next. Alright guys, here we are, after action report. You just saw the match between my X-Men with Magneto and your Avengers. Sean, did you have any thoughts on the match? I had thoughts, but I'm curious what your thoughts are.
Not really. It was a pretty good game.
Was there anything that stood out or as like either good or bad for you?
Iron Man really didn't do much.
Yeah.
I didn't really push him out there to really.
Yeah, he didn't.
He's more effective when he's on his damage side
with the Unibeam. Yeah,
with the Unibeam.
I would agree with you. Iron Man didn't do much, and Cap on the one side, like with Iron Man and Cap on the one side, it was hard because, like, yes, Iron Man can do well against Beast, but not so much against Storm, and vice versa. Cap could do better against Storm than Beast. Beast is just a tank, you know what I mean? He has a ton of damage, can reroll his defense rolls, and has high physical defense.
And heal.
And he can throw. Well, he only healed because I used the med pack. Right? So, where Storm can throw things and Beast can throw things, and so like it was really hard on that flank. And then on the other side, you had Cyclops, Wolverine, and Magneto to deal with, where you had Captain Marvel. Black Widow really didn't do much this game except score you some points and then take off. I don't know if you could have maybe changed that up and maybe tried to put her in an advantageous position where she might have been able to do stuff.
She doesn't take much damage. You
no, she
try
doesn't.
to keep her away from the target.
Yeah, she is completely an objective player. You know what I mean?
That's why I used Spider-Man to basically pull
people away from.
Who did I pulled Wolverine thing, and then she basically ran
up there. Which I thought was smart. I thought that was good. You know what I mean? And that's what you want her to do, is to hold objectives and that. But yet, like towards the end, you ran her away from the objectives.
She was on her damage side, so she couldn't even hold an objective.
Yeah,
Magneto was way too close to
with
it.
The health.
So he would just. You can just touch it and he would automatically win.
Yeah,
so there was no real point.
In range.
And he would have just basically crushed her like.
Oh, he would have.
Like a car.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's true. It's true. He would have crushed her eventually, but I think. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't know. I think I was sort of feeling like I was on the back foot trying to play catch up with the victory points because you had most of the cubes.
Tried to get them
right. I think the other thing that you could have changed, instead of sending Hawkeye towards the center, you should have sent Spider-Man there. Because he has long movement, he could have made it, and then he's more survivable because he has that spider sense as well. So I think that was something else that you could have done differently, because if Hawkeye stood back and put himself in range just to shoot all day, I wouldn't have been able to get rid of him as easily as I did, right? Because he could have probably taken out Beast easily from where he was, and I'm surprised he didn't target him, actually, because he was in range a couple of times, and he went after Cyclops instead.
Well, I was trying to take out Cyclops because he had a range 5 too.
Yeah, range 5 beam, optic devastation.
Optic devastation. I was trying to take that out before you could but you saved it.
Well, crap. Live and learn. As long as the game was fun and you weren't angry and flipping tables, though this table is pretty heavy with all the mats underneath it.
Yeah, I don't think I can even lift
solid
it.
wood. No, it's I helped move it back here, and it's heavy enough. It took 3 of us, so
cool.
It's solid pure wood. My dad made it for me, but it's heavy and it's not going very far. I had fun. I think it was fun, and thank you again for coming down and playing. I appreciate it. So. Guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, check out the Patreon link in the description of the video down below. All the support goes directly towards the channel. To our Patreon members, current and past, thank you for the support that you guys have given as well. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.